Hey, everybody. Okay. First of all, I want to say if you're a mama out there with your kids at home, maybe you have kids home from daycare because somebody got tested positive for COVID there. Maybe like me, you have kids doing online learning. You might be working for a company where it's like, isn't it just business as usual? Please be as productive as you usually are. Or you're trying to start your business, or you're working in your business. We are doing the impossible. So I just wanted to say, I support you. I feel you. I'm right there with you. It's just so freaking hard. And just wanted to say, I see you. I feel you. I hear you. Even if our stories are different, I know how difficult it is. So this too shall pass. Okay. As some of you may or may not know, I'm teaching a free mistress class. I'm just done with the master. It's a mistress class in how to ask your partner for what you want. Basically, for the last 10 years, I have been finding my way in all the ways, crawling, clawing, finding my way out of the good mother and the good wife rules in order to find my juiciest life, the life that I really want, my life inside of motherhood and marriage. It has been my soul journey over the last decade and is now my business. Here's what I realized a few years into that journey. No matter how empowered I got, no matter how juicy I felt, no matter how full I became, no matter how clear, how motivated, and no matter how powerful I felt on my own, the gap between where I was and where I wanted to be held my partner, in my case, my husband, inside of it. And I could either see him as a barrier to my desires or an ally. And if I wanted to see him as an ally, I needed to start being able to ask him for things. Asking is a muscle, meaning even if you haven't used it for a long time, it's still there. It's just like a little wee muscle that you can work on. So don't worry. My mistress class is going to talk a lot about that. So if you're interested, I'm going to include the link. Please join us. Okay. So we come to the point where we have a big dream and we just need to start asking our partner for what we want. And sometimes the question that I've heard a lot recently is like, I don't even know what I want. So let me just say, if you don't even know what you want, that is so valid. And I'll tell you why. We have people wanting so much from us. People want emotional labor from us. People want mental work from us. People want caretaking from us. People grab at us all the time. And we have a million things that we want to do. And we want to have great relationships. And we want to take care of people around us. So if we don't know what we want, it just means that we got somewhere along the line, we got unplugged from our desires. And it does not mean that you're not full of desires, and it does not mean that you are a hot, red-blooded, juicy, awesome woman. So let me just say that straight up. Okay, and it's totally valid to be like, I would ask for what I wanted, but I actually have no frickin' idea. So here's the deal. We're gonna go into your bathroom, okay? We're gonna go into your bathroom in our minds. Sometimes when we start talking about what we want, when it comes to what we might want from our partners, it feels frickin' high stakes. At the beginning of the adventure of becoming a mistress, of asking for what you want, stuff between partners and other intimate relationships feels like high stakes. So we're just gonna take it into the bathroom. We're gonna take all the stakes away. So you're in your bathroom, and unless you got the most incredible renovation recently, there's probably stuff in your bathroom that you don't like. So we're looking around your bathroom, and you actually do this in your bathroom or another room in your house, pen and paper, and just practice waking up your wanting muscle. Be like, I want the paint color to change. I want a new shower curtain. I want to trade that sink for something else. I want somebody to fix that light bulb. Do all your wants, low stakes, fun. And then here's where I want to spice it up a little bit, because if it's not spicy, it's not alive. So we're going to spice it up. I want you to think about 3 levels of asking. So the bottom level is like, we ask just to fix a problem. So say we're back in your bathroom and we're looking at your toilet, for example. And it's like the handle of the toilet never works and it drives you freaking crazy. So your basic level, just fixing the problem ask is, I want that handle to get fixed. I want someone to fix that handle. Beautiful. It's a beautiful one and it's fixing a problem. Done, done, and done. Okay. Then as we go on in the journey, we want to get to level 2. Level 2 is, how do you want that problem fixed? How is the solution exquisitely designed for the woman that you are? So you might say, okay, you know what? Not only do I want the handle fixed, because there's a problem with the handle, I need it fixed. I want this type of handle. I want like a handle that's this long. I want a handle that feels good in my hand. I want a handle from this particular manufacturer. I want a handle this color. So the second level of ask and the second level of desire is like, how do you want it? Okay, let's go for it. And then the third level. The third level is spicy. The third level is the outrageous ask. It's the impossible ask. It's the unimaginable ask. So what that might look like when we're talking about your toilet handle is, when I flush this handle, I want my favorite song to come on over the sound system in my bathroom. And I want all these little chutes in my bathroom to open up and to release the smell of jasmine. And I want hands to reach out from the floor and massage my feet as I'm sitting there. And I want to look over on the sink and have a tray of freshly made croissants and a cappuccino. That's what I want when I flush my frickin' toilet. That's what I want. Here's what's fun about, I know it's difficult about the outrageous ask. It's almost like, oh my God, if I write it down, if I think it will fuck me up because it will never happen. But our imaginations are so playful. Our imaginations are so playful. Our imaginations, if we give them room, they can think of anything. The impossible, outrageous, unimaginable ask, we never need to ask for it. It's not the point. The point is to stretch what we think is possible. Because it's only when we get into the outrageous, the impossible, the unimaginable ask that we start to really create the life that we want. And it's scary as fuck, and it's exhilarating as a fuck. And we have to do it together. We have to do it in sisterhood, because everything is too hard without doing it in sisterhood. Okay. So let's get rid of the handle analogy. Let's use the analogy of a woman who wants to start a business. And she wants to dedicate time and space and energy to starting her business. So she might say to her partner, so just fixing the problem is where we're at. So she says to her partner, I need 1 hour a day to just work on my business. I need 1 hour a day, because the problem is I have no time at all that I'm spending on my business, and I'm never going to have a business. So tell me the 1 hour that I can have during the day where you will take over and I will work on my business. And the partner says, okay, so how about 8 to 9 p.m. at night? You're like, done, solves the problem. So from 8 to 9, Monday to Friday, you have 1 hour to work on your business. So have we fixed a problem? We've fixed a problem. Okay. It's not how we want it though, is it? The second level is, how do you want it? How do you want that hour? And so the ask might be, by the time 8 o'clock comes around, I am honestly so tired. I have nothing to give to my business. I work best at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I would like from 1 to 2, Monday to Friday, to work on my business. So now we're getting specific. Now the ask is exquisitely designed for you, for the woman that you are. Okay, so what would be the outrageous, impossible ask? The unimaginable ask? What would you say? What would the most outrageous ask? Maybe it would be something like, I want to find a space in town as my office, and I want to go there from 9 to 3 from Monday to Friday, and I will be there all day working on my business, and I want you to not only do your job, I also want you to take care of all of the online learning. I want you to take care of all of the meals, and I want to arrive back home at about 4 o'clock every day and have cocktails and put my feet up after a very hard days of work and just be served dinner. I wish we were in a room together because I want to know your feels. Like, I want to know what's going on in your body right now. It feels outrageous, right? It feels like I wouldn't... And that's the point of it. Would that change your life? If you had 9 to 3, even asking for that would change your life. So this is what I want to say. Even if you don't know what you want, even if the idea of asking for what you want is terrifying, and it is terrifying because it's tender and vulnerable, and it takes such courage, and it's a game changer. And it's the one thing that will take us from where we are to where we want to go. We have to be able to ask for what we want. So even if you don't, I want you to come to the Mistress class. I want you to join us. It's going to be delicious and fun, and I'll give you some stuff that will change the way you ask right now. Even if you don't, just do this little experiment in your bathroom. Practice flexing your want muscle. And then think of those 3 levels. The fixing of the problem, the how you want it, and then the outrageous, the impossible, the unimaginable ask, which is when we get into just the most juicy, fun, intoxicating, terrifying, exhilarating, spicy space. If you have questions about asking, just shoot me a message. I'd love to hear your story. I'd love to hear your questions. What are you curious about? What do you want to know? In the meantime, you're doing an amazing job. I salute you and I honor you.